Nope. Good morning, everybody. We are in Minneapolis and headed out of here. Had a good few days hanging out. I think I would definitely come back. And now we are on to stadium number 29, Coors Field. The game is tomorrow at 1. We're going to try and make it. It's 842 miles away. So we need to have a pretty decent push today in order to make that happen. Oh, this is one way, so I gotta go regardless. So yeah, so it is about 6:15, 6:20, something like that. And we are on the road. Try and make absolutely as much distance as we can today. Hopefully somewhere over 600 miles. And yeah, that'll get us within striking distance of Denver for tomorrow's game. We're getting so close to the end. I'm excited to get home, see my wife and my dog. So the faster we can get that done, the better. So I've been in the Midwest for the better part of 2 weeks now, and while there is like a certain beauty to the Midwest, and I really do enjoy it, just riding endlessly through flat, straight roads is getting a little bit old, and there's nothing really new about that today. Kind of looks like what you would expect Iowa to look like. Alright, out of Iowa into Nebraska. This is our first time in Nebraska on this trip. Alright, we're leaving a gas stop somewhere here in Nebraska. It's getting hot. We're about 500 miles into the day. We've hit a lot of road construction, really our worst roads of the trip. A lot of like loose gravel roads and a few like whatever like the underlayment for the pavement is, like road base, all kinds of bad stuff. What's kind of amazing though is that this was the only time on the entire trip that I did any non-pavement riding. We were about 500 miles into the day, so I rode another hour or so and started looking for a place to stop for the night. All right, we're in Colorado. Still flat, still hot, 105 on the bike right now. Just hoping we get to the mountains soon. And you know, I was looking for a place to stop, but eventually there was just nothing out there. So I kept riding and riding and riding. And this turned into by far the longest day mileage wise of the entire trip. And it took me 16 hours and 841 miles of riding. But guess what? Yeah. I made it to Denver in one day. Good morning, everybody. We are in Denver. We did 851 miles yesterday to get here. Absolutely brutally long day. Yeah, I didn't feel much last night coming in. All the GoPros were dead, and I was just so tired just trying to get here to the hotel. But today is game day. It's stadium number 29. So we're going to walk down to Coors Field and go see some day baseball. Going to be about 100 degrees, so another toasty one. But yeah, number 29. Can't tell you how excited I am for that, because after this, then I'm headed home for a couple of days before we head up to Seattle for number 30. So I'm ready to see this game, have a good time here today in Denver, and then tomorrow is 2 or 3 days ride back to my house. So yeah, first things first, let's go see a baseball game. It was a beautiful, if not warm, morning in Denver, and I walked down from the top of 16th Street to the stadium. And Denver is a beautiful town, and like a lot of towns, I wish I had had more time to sort of hang out here and get to explore it a little more. But it was game day with an early game, so we had to get down to Coors Field as quick as possible. Coors Field opened in 1995 and can hold almost 50,000 people. It's the home of the Colorado Rockies, and honestly, it's a great place to watch a game. It does not feel like it's almost 30 years old at this point. It's got a lot of good food and drink options, but I will take a hard pass on this one right here. On a hot summer day like this, you're going to find basically every 20-something in Denver up at the rooftop bar. And you can't blame them because it is an amazing spot to sit and enjoy the game from. So yeah, that is it for Coors Field, number 29 in the books. The next episode will be our last episode of the trip. We need to get from Denver to Portland to Seattle and back to Portland again. So definitely like this video if you like it, subscribe to see the rest, and we'll see you next time.